Picture of my mom, Hazel Bradley Hartnett. Anyway, as you can see, she's a very beautiful young girl. She was born in 1899, and this picture is taken probably when she was about 16. And at the time they lived in Kansas City, Kansas. Their father started very modestly as a second-hand store, and gradually increased it and started to sell carpeting and linoleum. And
we'll talk about that later. Talk about her. What was she doing?
This Hazel was quite a beauty, as you could see. She was always very embarrassed that she didn't have more education. In those days, boys got all the education, not the girls. But she was always very embarrassed about that. My dad was not. He didn't have formal education beyond the 8th grade, but he did have an older sister who was a teacher, supposedly, and so he kept learning and learning. She would teach him, and then as he got in after the war, World War I, and came back to, he stayed and worked in Kansas City, and he always, I said, was a self-educated man. He always, you know, was really bent on that. So, but Hazel was always very embarrassed that she didn't have more education. She worked in a factory. I always am reminiscent of the comedian I thought was the most funny, and it reminded me of Grandma, was on TV, and she would be working in a factory or something. She was so funny that I thought, well, I can see Grandma doing that. Just as this picture's quite sober. She was very beautiful. Okay.